What is up is the Angry Canuck. And I'm just sitting down here and I'm waiting. So time's at 10 a.m. I think. So yeah, it's all good. Saturday, what's up? You know what I mean? Last night was pretty good. You know, I kind of like passed out a little bit early last night, but yeah, you know, I just want to check in and stuff like that. I do have a pwn video coming. Okay, this is my famous pwn video. This is like an all-time masterpiece, and it just got bigger and bigger and bigger. And what I did is I had to do narration. Okay, and what I do is I record my videos. Like I record the same video file over the same one, you know, one or two or whatever. I just alternate back and forth because I don't want to eat up our disk space and, you know, get to be a big mess in my folders, right? So anyways, I recorded a video one night when I was drunk, unfortunately, and I recorded over all my narration. So if you understand how it's like to make videos, the videos don't come out good. If you have to force yourself to make a video, it doesn't come out good. And I made like a great video one night with the narration and the jokes and everything, and unfortunately now I have to do it again. So I don't think it's ever going to be as good, but I just don't have that inspiration, and I've been, you know, preoccupied doing other stuff. You know, so I mean, the video is right there. Like the most of it's ready to go. I think there's about 30 different files involved just to make the video, the sound, editing, everything. So I mean, that pwn videos, it's coming though. It's coming. I was gonna actually just post up what I had of it, but then I was like, you know what? It just needs a narration, and for that to be put back in. So I didn't have time to do it yesterday because I'm redoing my floors. I'm gonna put some nice freaking dark oak hardwood floors all over all over the floors and stuff like that. So I am moving the floors, so I have to do that too. Plus I have to work full time. Yeah, I know. Plus I have to do other stuff and go shopping for groceries and do all the other things that people don't do in their bedroom in Scotland. but yeah, it's you know, it's something else. You know, last night I was on Stickam last night, because for those who don't know, Stickam is just one of these great places to go. And if you don't have to actually turn on the camera and take part in it. You could just you know, log into Stickam and just watch. Okay, so here's what happened to Stickam last night. Okay, first I logged into Stickam and I saw this girl. I was like, wait a minute, that's the girl that was on FakeSagan's video. The FakeSagan had that video about some girl he was talking about, that sort of thing, right? GypsyWytch or something like that. So I went and I messaged her and I was like, hey, did you see the video? You got totally pwned, you know, by FakeSagan. And then she was like, oh, no, what are you talking about? I was like, you got pwned by FakeSagan. You put the video, you like totally pwned you, and you said you wanted to sleep with him and this and that. And she's like, oh, I don't subscribe to him anymore. He goes, oh, are you sure and stuff? I said, yeah, man, you must be joking. I can't believe you don't know that, you know? And then it's like I said, it's the video where you say that you like white guys and you like very white guys and this and that. She's like, well, I do and stuff. And so, anyways, it was just funny. And then, you know, BellaTheHappyLoser was there. You know what's up? Say what's up to BellaTheHappyLoser, you know? And then there was InMendham was there. Now, InMendham, oh my God. Oh, okay. InMendham was there, okay? And he was in this channel called, Absurdia. I think it was called Absurdia, because there's different chat rooms. And he was in this chat room called Absurdia. And so he's, you know, his video's up there, and this guy was there. I don't know who he was. And he's like, oh, before you came in, this place was all peaceful and happy. And now since you came in here, you just want to be aggressive, you know, far left. You just want to be aggressive and stuff. And blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? And then he's like, well, then, and then in Mendes he's like, then kick me. Because you can kick somebody off a channel, right? On Stickam. He's like, then kick me. He's like, right off a video. It's like, this stuff is like, sometimes I almost think that the videos are just like commercials for what you're going to see in Stickam. You know, the Stickam is at its best on the weekend nights. Like, so Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And tonight's going to be Saturday night Stickam. You don't know what's going to happen. Last weekend, Gratex was there. InMendham was there. Okay, there was a chat room. It was Gratex and InMendham. And then I think Big78 was there. Tommy from the Bronx, too. You know, Tommy from the Bronx. You'll see him there. He's in there on the weekend stuff. You don't have to. He doesn't turn on his camera all that often. Same thing with me. I just sit there and I just watch like everyone else. You know what I mean? So basically... what happened is that InMendham needs his own chat room, because he was in this one chat room, and see what he does is he's basically, you know, he pisses off people, I guess, because, you know, not everybody agrees with InMendham, and so this guy said, let's create his own room called Debate InMendham, and so they did that. They created a room for InMendham, and no, it was very successful. People came there, and people, like, I think eventually InMendham's going to have his own room, because I think that's how it's going to work, you know. So I mean, it was, you know, it's pretty funny. I mean, yeah, I think it was, you know, I think it's pretty good entertainment. All you do is you go to Stickam, you just make an account, go to the search for somebody's name, like BellaTheHappyLoser. You can search on the community. Now, InMendham's username is DoNotGod, like DoNotGod, because somebody else took. If you search for InMendham, you're going to get somebody else called InMendham. But you have to search for the words DoNotGod, and that will be InMendham. And it will show you, if you see a little green icon, it'll show you if he's online or not. Then there's BellaTheHappyLoser. Just type in BellaTheHappyLoser or TOMMYfromtheBRONX or whatever, and just click on the green icon, and you can see, you'll just automatically, you can type in Gratex, you can type in the realest Canuck, you know, if you want to. But I'm just going to be watching. I'm not going to be probably taking part in it. And so you just go in there and you go into the chat room. And the thing is too, is that people are a lot more honest. You know, people are a lot more honest on Stickam. Like I went in the chat room. It was the UFO and NWO chat room. You know what I mean? So I went in that chat room, and I just said, you know what? And they were talking about, you know, different things, and oh yeah, there's this one guy you'll definitely see around called Saron or something like that, Saron000, and basically he was there, and he's like, well, what do you think, and blah blah blah, and you know, that sort of thing. They start asking, because I'm a celebrity, so people know who I am there. People message me, are you the AngryCanuck? You know? So they're like, well, what do you think, douchebag? And they hate me over there. Like, they all hate me globally and stuff. And I just said, you know what? I disagree with that. And they were talking about something. I said, I disagree. I think the number one issue is immigration. I said, I think that it's, and I started just going on about immigration, saying that's a number one issue. It's the reason of everything that's wrong with the country right now. It's the imminent crisis. And people start, like, you can see their heads up there, right? Like, because there's like different videos, and people are saying they're shaking their head, they're agreeing with me. I was like, and then the guy's like, oh, I don't fully disagree with that, and blah blah blah. You'll see those sides. You'll see like the truth start, because people are afraid to say it out on YouTube, just broadcast it. Anybody, for, you know, their coworkers could be watching, whatever. But holy geez, I didn't know there was that. I had no idea there was that many Mexicans in the U.S. I didn't know that there was that much immigration happening now. It's like when you actually speak to them and you see, you know, how it's like over there. It's just like, and here too. Like, I don't even bother talking about Canada, but I recommend anybody, you know, set up. The Stickam stuff goes between, I think, 8 p.m. and, geez, it goes between like 8 p.m. and can go all the way to 3 a.m. Like, there was a great, like, InMendham had his own room last weekend. I went till 3 a.m. And it was Gratex. It was me, Gratex, InMendham, some other people, some other onlookers, and you got to see Gratex and InMendham go back and forth. You know what I mean? And it becomes very apparent. It becomes, like, when you see these people debate and stuff, it becomes very apparent who's part of the far left and who isn't. You know what I mean? It just becomes very apparent where people's heads are really at, because the YouTube videos aren't good representations. And then when you start to see somebody like InMendham and Gratex debate back and forth, you can see the large difference between the two, and just where their stances are, and who has real life experience, who doesn't, who's like in a dreamland, who isn't, that sort of thing. So yeah, no, it's really good. I wish that Gratex would log in more often, and he'll pwn you right there. Gratex will pwn you right there. Gratex will pwn you right there on the Stickam room. That happens all the time. They'll pwn you right all over right in the Stickam room. You know what I mean? Like what you see in the InMendham's video, then block me, and this, they'll say it right there. So I mean, it's great entertainment. You know, you can watch TV or you can watch Stickam.